find it on here. Why does it always take me so long to find it? There it is. Oh my God, we gotta lower that volume. Last thing I need to hear is hear my voice in stereo. T-Vet Love. Oh, you're coming in? You want to come in? All right, go ahead. Go ahead. There's room. We'll make room. There you go. Knock everything over. Go ahead. Jesus, Dylan. You fit. You fit. We got you in there. Okay, T-Vet Love. You're going to have choices. 7 of Cups. First thing that comes up around you. Also, moving on to greener pastures. Feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. A Leo shows up. You got a Virgo. Feeling prepared, listening to your intuition. A lot of respect comes in too by with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. 6 of Pentacles, what you're putting into the situation you're getting out of. Hangman in reverse, things start to move forward. 4 of Cups in reverse, somebody should make you an offer that's going to be hard to say no to. What happened? Oh, there we go. Nabia, what does Tala think of me? Thinks that you're nice, smart, sincere, stable, ambitious, that you have a lot of potential, you're a little bit mysterious, attractive, kind-hearted, and unique. Beautiful one, love. Dylan, is your face squished? Yeah, all right, I guess he's okay. Okay, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, stepping into your own personal power serves you well. When it comes to love, if you're not with anyone right now, you have new opportunities coming in. You've got a Pisces, a Capricorn, feeling like you may have to make a decision at some point as to which direction you want your love life to go in. Your persistence pays off. Hangman's in reverse. Love life starts to move forward. Anxiety moves into the past when the love cup is full. Love cup is going to be full in the near future, and you're going to have plenty of opportunities. Another fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Pisces. You also have a Capricorn on the horizon. So you've got stuff happening here. Not a bad thing. Pinky, general. disappointment and aggravation moves into the past. If there's recently like a situation that was really getting under your skin, that's moving into the past. Moving forward, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. If you've been waiting on a large sum of money, it should be arriving relatively soon. Three of Cups, cause for celebration, comes in around an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Taking time for rest, relaxation, recharges your batteries and also helps to push your life forward. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Something around money makes you feel relief. Cancerian, general. Communication comes in out of the blue with somebody that you thought you maybe never would hear from again, and they actually may come back with an offer that would be hard to turn down. Seven of Cups, you're going to have choices. It also looks like you have nice money stuff happening. Eight of Pentacles, feeling like Eight of Pentacles could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. It could be for business, could be for pleasure, but whatever it is, it's positive. Eight of Wands, things change for the better for you quickly. When it comes to money, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. Being well compensated at work, the hard work you've put into your career or your job comes back to you. Ten of Pentacles, a large sum of money finds its way to you. Ace of Pentacles, you could have a new job opportunity on the horizon, and your life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. KB, general. KB, general. Nine of Wands, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Ace of Cups, love cup is full. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have new opportunities on the horizon, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially around love. Communication comes in, feeling like a wish has been granted or a wish comes true. New love interest or rekindling an old love interest if you're currently with someone. Could be with a Cancer. They may come in with an offer that would be hard to turn down. Taking time for self-care, relaxation, whatever it serves you well. Cause for celebration comes in around love, and you may be working on a creative project of some sort. You got a creative thing happening around you. I don't know if it's a business thing or something for pleasure, but whatever it is, it's positive. Desiree, love. Listen to your intuition. Listening to your intuition brings in success and the love cup full. Four of Pentacles, feeling stable around finances. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have a committed relationship on the horizon. You have a Capricorn around. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like things in your love life can move forward with a lot of love and a lot of passion. I mean, Dylan, can you breathe? Just make sure that you can breathe, okay? Red, sex life going to improve anytime soon. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I would say within the next 2 weeks. Sonia, what should I know about YSC, his personality, the good and the bad aspects? He could be argumentative. He also could be a little bit stubborn, but he's well prepared. He's pretty much spontaneous, up for a good time, has a good personality, but when he thinks he's right, boy, he thinks he's right. And he's got sharp energy. If you try to like argue with him, he doesn't like that. He seems to be very headstrong, very devoted, and very loyal. Cinnamon, love for this week. have a little argument or bickering, possibly with a Libra. But it doesn't look like it's the world's biggest deal. You're prepared for it. Things move past it. You also have a water sign around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like you may be starting a new journey or something out of the clear blue sky, a little bit spontaneous, may happen around love this week. Seems like balance comes back to your love life. It doesn't look like a bad week at all. It just doesn't look all that exciting. It looks like an average week. Vicky, does he still lurk on my social media? I don't think so. No, I'm not getting any aces here. If he does, it would be very sporadic, every now and again, maybe. Georgia, I had a mini tower moment with RS. Will he reach out? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. CS, what does TN think of me? Thinks you're well prepared, smart, well balanced, stable, attractive, kind, caring, compassionate, that kind of thing. Thinks that you're fun, a little bit mysterious, and that you know what you want, and like you have direction, like you have potential and direction. Steffi C, does V have a crush on me still? I don't think so. I think he kind of has moved past it. Everything beautiful. How did Brian feel about seeing me today? He felt good about it. He felt that it, I don't know what the situation is or how you saw him, but it's like there was relief around the situation, or he was happy to see you. If it was something that happened like out of the blue or was unplanned, he could have been a little bit surprised. He seemed to be content. My goodness, did I get through everyone already? Let me go back up to the top. Maria, but I finished my Bachelor in Management of Information Systems. Would I finish? Yeah, I think you're going to finish it. Yeah, I do think you're going to finish it. YouTuber. Future of my connection with N, there's no contact. Okay, let's see. You should hear from this person at some point because you got the Six of Cups. So at some point, either he reaches out to you or you run into each other. However it happens, Six of Cups, the person returns. There's cause for celebration around it and success around the situation. The sun is in reverse, which only means that there could be a delay around happiness, but there still can be happiness. So yeah, I think you guys are going to reconnect. I'm not really concerned. Maria, I did. Divine, why does my boyfriend accuse me all the time? Why does my boyfriend accuse me? I don't know what he's accusing you of, but let's see. Well, he's got a couple of things. All right. The first thing that I don't like when somebody accuses you of something, it's usually because they're doing something wrong. So I don't really like that. I don't know what he's accusing you of, but I would be cautious. He's got the Virgo, the Hermit card here, which may mean too that uh, he's like a little secretive where he doesn't explain everything. I don't know. I feel like he's accusing you of things with no reason. He's got no reason to accuse you other than he doesn't trust himself, and he's projecting that on you. It also looks like he's got a little bit of a control issue. I don't care for it. I got to be honest with you. I don't like when people are controlling, and I don't like that he's projecting on you what he really thinks about himself. I don't think you're doing anything wrong that you should be accused of, but I don't know what he's accusing you of. You know, and how bad it is. Like he could accuse you of, you know, always being late. Okay, that's not the end of the world. People run late. It depends how serious the accusation is. That's what I'm going to say. If it has something to do with like not being at the right place at the right time, that's a control thing. If he's accusing you of doing something like cheating or stealing or lying, that may be something he's doing. I don't trust that. Um, where am I? Vicky. Are in his relationship currently is someone that told me. Wait, is she someone that he told me about or someone new? Okay. Is R with someone that he's told me about? Mm, I'm not convinced. I only got one ace, so only 33% chance that somebody he's told you about. It may be somebody new. Could be a Libra. He's got a Libra around him. Um, Cosmic. Outcome with Chris and the Sagittarius. Outcome with Chris and the Sagittarius. Okay, well, wherever they are right now, their relationship is moving forward. I don't know what the relationship is. I don't see any love here. If this is a romantic thing, there's not a lot of that. But the relationship does move forward. It's not being stuck in the mud. There's a lot of communication and there's a lot of happiness, but I don't see love here. If this is like a new connection of somebody that he may be seeing, they could have a very strong connection. It just may not have that spark, so they may end up as like friends, which is not a bad thing. It's just there's no Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. There's none of that stuff happening. There's no wands either, so there's no passion. It may just be somebody who I get along with really well, but that's just about as far as it goes. YouTuber, will Dr. C approve more time off from work? Is her tomorrow? Or is her Tom? Wait a second. Will Dr. C approve more time off of work? Is her Tom? I don't know what that means. All right, let me see. Will Dr. C approve more time off of work? Oh, you see her tomorrow. Oh, okay, let's see. Yes, I think she does. Cosmic, I've been ignoring an Aquarius. Will he apologize? I can't really tell. I would never tell somebody to ignore somebody that they want to keep in their life. So, and especially with an Aquarius, it's hard to get an apology sometimes out of Aquarians. Like if you ignore me, I'm not going to reach out to you again. Like I'm just not going to be ignored. If you have a problem with me, tell me what the problem is. So I would never suggest ignoring somebody. I don't even know where that comes from. Like, why do people do that? I've done it. I'm not saying that I haven't. But ignoring somebody that you want to keep in your life and trying to make them guess what it is that you want from them, it just doesn't work. They just don't know. All right, will he apologize? I'm not seeing an apology coming up here. But like I said, if somebody texts you and this is somebody that you want to keep in your life, the idea, like to me, it's like why would you ignore them? For what reason? Because you want them to work harder, you want them to figure out what it is that you're upset about, you want them to I don't know why people do it, but people do it. And then they get mad when they don't get the results they want. But I'm telling you, if somebody ignores me, I do not reach out to them again. Don't fucking ignore me. It's not happening. I just think that it's like you have to tell somebody what they did. Otherwise, you can't move forward. And if this person knows what they did and they're still not apologizing and you're ignoring them for that reason, it's not going to give you the result you want to ignore somebody. You could say to him, I'm not going to have a conversation with you until you apologize for what you did and let him own it. But just to ignore him and then expect that that's going to make him give you an apology, I don't think that's going to happen. Not with this guy. Rocky. I don't see it yet. Did Roberto spy on my TikTok the day after Valentine's Day? And was he the strange account named Bobbert that asked me personal questions? Right, was he the strange account that asked me personal questions? I don't think it was him. No, I only got one ace. There's a slim chance it was him. I don't think it was him. But this goes back again to the same old thing. It's like, no wonder why people can't have normal relationships. Like if you're going to make up a phony account to ask somebody questions, like like your relationship is doomed. Let's just call it what it is. Like we need to learn how to communicate with people and let go of all of this like charades, because it's not, and not only is it not healthy, but it's like you can't have a healthy relationship when you're playing games. And this is games. If that's him behind a phony account, I wouldn't. If you found out that it was him, I would be like, you need to grow up. Like, ask me, call me up like a normal person, and ask me the personal questions you want to know. But I mean, really, like, what kind of, and like, what do they think that they're going to accomplish by that? Because some strange person contacted me and asked me personal questions. I wouldn't answer them, and if I did, I sure as hell wouldn't answer them honestly. Like, what kind of a creeper is this? But I don't know. I don't think it was him. It's weird though, because Bobbert is kind of close to Roberto, right? So I can see why, but he would have to be really stupid though to go that close. Well, who knows? I mean, maybe he is. Vicky, is he in a relationship now, and how's it going? Okay. I do think he's in a relationship. Yeah. I think it's okay. You know, it's like it may be a newer relationship, or it may be something that has just gone from like casually dating to more of a committed thing. It's okay. It's like they got the Fool here, which would be like a new journey. They got the Magician here. The Queen of Cups is here. It's okay. I don't know. It seems like it may be new, or it may be relatively new. Um, but it's okay. Yeah. Um, Let me go back up to the top. Stephanie, I did. Dylan, yeah, relax. Master you, what's going to happen to me? Okay, that's kind of a vague question. So let's just do a general and see what's going on. Six of Cups, somebody from your past returns. It looks like you've got some negativity and pessimism moving into the past. And you may have some ambition for the future. You may be thinking about returning to school, learning a new area of study. If you decide to do it, it would pay off in the long term. It looks like your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You got money coming in, Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Feeling better compensated at work. If you're not working, then this would be respect comes in around you that could earn you money. Like, I don't know, maybe you help out a family member or whatever, and they pay you money, whatever it is. It also looks like you have some passion coming into your life, or you may be finding your life's passion, and it could be something a little bit creative. Got Sagittarius and an Aries that both come in that may be significant. Anthony, how's the Cancer girl's life going? What's going on here with the Cancer girl? She may be putting in a whole lot of time into work or school. Something comes up very busy, work, school, whatever it is she does all day, or it could be both things. She may work and go to school. She may be feeling too like she's going through an unlucky period, or like it's one thing after another. She seems like she's not holding herself back as far as like work and school is concerned, like she's throwing herself into that kind of stuff. She's got a Taurus around her that may be significant, also a Libra. And she does feel like she's made it to the top of the mountain. This may have something to do with money because the Five of Pentacles is in reverse, which can indicate that she's recently paid off a bill of debt or a loan, and that's made her feel some relief. I think her life is okay. It doesn't look like anything wonderful is happening for her. It looks like things are moving forward. She's very busy as far as work and school are concerned. She's okay. Stacy, what will Jay think of the way that I show affection? He will enjoy it. He'll think that you're very well prepared, you're very sincere, you're very kind, you're passionate, loving. Very good. Ronnie, why the Sag just left and he gave me a song, dance, and audition. What's next? Wait a second. He just left. He gave you a song. I can't imagine this guy. You have a wish around the situation. He's looking for a new beginning. He's looking for a passionate new beginning. And you have a wish around the situation. It also looks like it may be causing you some anxiety. But I wouldn't be surprised this guy wants to give it another go. And that could happen fast. Feeling prepared and feeling like things are moving forward pretty quickly. Shit, you're being guided by the divine. I would be careful with this guy. But he's not going to give up easy. Yeah, that's the dog is snoring, yes. uh... um, where the heck am I? C3? Why did Thomas often observe me? I don't know what you mean by observe you. He was watching you do something? Like, was he, like, supposed to watch you do something? I don't know what you mean by observe you. Like, was he, like, he was watching you do something? And your Kriti career for the near future. You've got success coming in. Listen to your intuition. You've got a large sum of money headed your way. I mean, that could be a sign-on bonus, some kind of a bonus, a new opportunity of some kind. It looks like you have a lot of success coming in, and the world is at your feet around your career. You have a wish. If you're looking for a new job, the opportunity may be right around the corner. If you're not looking for a new job, there could be a promotion coming around the corner. Things are moving forward for you in your career early this year. Mustafa, love reading for the rest of February. You've got plenty of opportunities on the horizon. Look what you got. a commitment, a soulmate, and the love cup is full, and the Empress is here. So you have a lot happening. Now there's several people around you. You've got an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Gemini, a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and possibly a Pisces. You've got, it's like spin the wheel of fortune. You have some good stuff happening. There may be a lot of opportunity around you, maybe because you're in school now. All these people are starting to come out, but you're going to have a lot of opportunities. Definitely, people have taken notice of you. Pink Dolly, what does B think of me? Thinks that you're kind, caring, compassionate, sincere. Has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're intuitive, passionate. Thinks that you're cool. That's weird, but she's cool. That kind of a thing. Thinks you're very attractive. Thinks that you're stable, grounded, down to earth, and that you have a lot of potential. Rocky, just wanted to ask, how are you doing? Who, me? I'm all right, hanging in there. We had a snowstorm today. Snow stresses me out, but we seem to be okay. But thank you. Alessandra, will me and Rigo be together again? All right, let's see. Well, you're going to have the opportunity to be with him at some point, but you may not want to go back to that situation. You will have the opportunity. It's going to be your choice as to whether or not you're with him again. So let's see what happens. You may decide that you don't want to go back there. Dylan, we got to get you Breathe Right strips. Goddess, self-love messages for the next 2 weeks. Stay connected with your spiritual practice. That's what comes up first. Spirituality, whatever spiritual practice you have, continue working with that. That's going to help you with your self-love. It also looks like you're making a decision to put yourself first, which is very healthy. It also looks like taking time for rest, relaxation, recharges your batteries, and makes you feel very strong. You're stepping into your own strength and you're cutting through bullshit. So all of this here is going to help you with self-love moving forward. You've got some balance coming in too. You should be feeling really good over the next couple of weeks. Make sure that you stay on, whatever spiritual practices you have. I don't care what they are, but stick with it. That comes up very strong. First thing. Ronnie, is he not serious? No, I think he is serious. I think he is serious. Oh, he's serious. He's serious. I'm in New York, Anthony. Is there any famous bear company in New York like Waterfield from San Francisco? Oh, I don't even know what Waterfield is. You mean like a purse company from New York? I don't know. I mean, I know that you can get a lot of like knockoff designer stuff in New York City. I mean, I've never been to those places, but I know that they exist. I'm not really I don't really go into this. I haven't been in the city in years. When I was younger, we used to go in all the time, and we used to go shopping on Fordham Road, which had a lot of like And we also used to go down the village, and we used to always find all kinds of like unique, crazy shit when we were young. But I haven't done that in years. You mean like purses, bags like purses? I don't know. I don't know. Kiki, health reading. Dylan, you all right? Just, I feel like your head is squished. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself as far as rest, relaxation, self-care, because that's going to help you physically. You're prepared to make changes in your life for your health to improve, and your health is improving. I know you may pick up a new fitness regimen, or you may get on some kind of a health kick. That comes up. Your health is improving. Yeah. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and finally you can exhale. You know what commercial's been really trying to sell me? Balance of Nature. You ever hear of it? It's like one is fruits, one pills, vegetables, and then they have another one that's like spices and fiber. And it's really expensive though. But the commercial's really convincing. Anyway. So late tomorrow. Well, you have the Four of Wands here, which is positive. It could be upgrading your home, changing homes, spending time in your home. It also could be long-term potential around a current relationship, or a relationship moves to the next level. Four of Wands is positive. It also looks like you get the Eight of Cups, maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, rest, relaxation, self-care. You could have a little mini tower moment. I can't swear it's going to happen tomorrow, but the tower's in reverse. And you're no longer holding yourself back. So tomorrow doesn't look like it's a bad day. Your persistence seems to pay off tomorrow. Let me plug this phone in here. Cindy, are the friend requests I've been getting my ex? No, they're not the ex. I don't know who they are or how many you're getting, but they're not him. I would delete them because I don't trust them. Hierophant, what's coming in with Indigo and I for this week? Well, you're being guided by the divine, and you got the Six of Pentacles, which means she should be showing you some respect, or both of you are putting into the relationship what you're getting out of it. Four of Swords, you may be doing something together that's like resting, relaxing, or something of that nature. Maybe hanging out on one of your houses. The Four of Wands is here, but there's potential around you and her. Four of Wands also could be upgrading the relationship to the next level. So whatever it is, that's good. Two, do you see a chance of us having a future? Yeah, you got a 70% chance that you guys could have a future. Yeah, there's a lot of potential there. And what is Jessica's energy towards me? it looks like communication and coming forward comes in, and the energy is moving forward. You got the Page of Swords, like coming in out of the blue. Communication picks up, feeling grounded, feeling interested. The Magician. You can manifest almost anything you want there. Kiki, today I feel emotions flowing back. Weird. No, I think it's just part of the whole journey that you're going through. I think it's, you know, and tomorrow you might not feel them. You know, you are going through a journey, spiritual growth and transformation. And part of it is feeling unbalanced and upside down. Part of it is also feeling very strong. Yeah, this is like a, I mean, everyone here is on a spiritual journey, but you're going through something right now that's growing and transforming. And I think that part of you with shutting down the emotions, I think that that's a huge part of it. And now you're coming out the other side. The emotions are going to start to come back, but I think it's going to be in a different way. I think you're going to find, like, as you move forward, that things that used to bother you don't bother you anymore. Like, you're just going to be, like, in a different place. Um, Soleil, what will be the mini tower moment be about? Okay, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's going to be about something that makes you feel unbalanced, or like there's minor regret around a situation that may have something to do possibly with a Leo. But I can't really swear to that. Like, the cards, they just don't really give you everything. You know, it's like some things you have to wait, like get that, you have to get there first to get the answer. So I don't know everything. It could be that there is some kind of a disappointment around a Leo, but I can't swear to that. Yeah, there may be sharp energy around a Leo. Feels either disrespected or you feel disrespected by them. And you may hear from them out of the blue. But I can't, like I said, I can't swear to that. I mean, it could also be something stupid like, you know, they don't have, you know, the soup you want for lunch. And you know how one stupid thing can just really fuck you up? Like, sometimes that happens. It's like it's a mini thing. It's not a big deal. Um... If you think that she's doing like spiritual work on you, then definitely make sure that you sage yourself. Wear Florida, Florida water, and I would definitely bathe with salt so that you can block that, because you don't need to pick up anybody else's shit, especially if you don't want to. So I work at the Judson Center tomorrow. I would also light a black candle too. Tomorrow's okay. Well, maybe that's where the mini tower moment is. It's not a big deal though. It's not that bad of a day because it feels like it's well balanced. You feel like you're moving forward. You feel like you're in control. You feel like, yeah, hangman's in reverse, so things are moving forward. It's not a terrible day, but maybe that's where it is, the little tower moment. Alyssa, current feelings of Martin the Sagittarius towards me. Oh, cool. From the Philippines. I remember you though. But I don't know. I just think that it's really cool that people are all over the world. Like I did a Zoom meeting with somebody a couple of times who's in Australia. And it was like Monday night here, and it was like Tuesday afternoon where she was. I don't know. I'm such a loser, but I just think that's cool. All right, current feelings of Martin the Sagittarius. He thinks that you're nice, sincere, loving, kind, compassionate, very focused, very intelligent, very strong, loyal, and that you have a lot of courage. Thinks that you're independent, well-grounded, stable. He's got a lot of respect for you. I mean, Dylan, with the snoring. I lost my spot on the other. Anthony, I did. Tori, why can't my steady travel to see me? Because of COVID. I mean, it depends where he is, but you can't really travel. I mean, you can travel, but depending on where you're going, most places make you quarantine. Yeah, he's going to have to quarantine, and he probably doesn't have time for that, and that's why he's not coming. Yeah, it's out of his control. Ashley, free reading. You just want a general reading? Got some financial stability coming in and life changes for the better quickly. It also looks like you may have some choices on the horizon, and you've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Sagittarius could come in with a love offering. If you're not with anyone right now, if you decided to move forward with that person, it will bring in happiness. You have success around a business endeavor or a school endeavor, whatever it is that you do all day. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit helps to push your life forward. Don't be afraid to let people know what you're not willing to put up with. C3, why does Thomas often watch or look at me? Right? I don't understand what the circumstance is. Like, are you outside washing your car and he's watching you wash the car? Like, if he's like, how is he looking at you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand what the situation is, so it's going to be hard for me to answer that because I don't know what the context is. Like, are you at work and you're, I don't know, stocking shelves and he's watching you stock the shelves? Or are you, like, is he like watching you from his window into your house? Because there's a difference in the way that people are observing. Most people are just looking out of curiosity. But like I said, if I don't know what it is, how he's observing you, it's hard for me to answer that. It looks like it's innocent. He's not like creepy or anything. I don't think he's got like binoculars and he's watching you. I think that he's just genuinely curious and interested, or he thinks things are interesting. I don't think you're the only person he does it to. I think he does it to other people too, and other people have noticed. I don't think he's anyone to be afraid of. He looks like he's pretty, like he's pretty harmless. But you're not the only person that's felt a little bit odd by him, or has felt that it was a little bit strange. I think he may be a little bit socially awkward. But like I said, it's kind of hard to read, like why does somebody often watch me? The idea of somebody watching, like, I got to know what it is, like if, like, my father's an artist, right? So if he was painting, right, people stop and watch him paint all the time. Why? Because it's interesting, and not everybody can do that. But you know, so I don't know the context of what this person's watching you do. He does come up a little bit strange, though, or a little bit socially awkward. So that could be what it is. Benita, when do you see the new guy entering my life? This spring, relatively soon, maybe within the next 7 weeks. It's killing me. Alyssa, will Martin the Sag and I start romantically again together? Well, there's a chance. It's not high, though. You're only getting right now a 33% chance that the two of you will be together romantically, but the opportunity is still there, just maybe a little bit further down the line. Kiki, when will I finally get away to school? I think that you're going to go to school this year. I think you're going to go this year, yeah. The Eight of Pentacles has been coming up around you for a long time. I think it's going to happen this year. Or if it doesn't happen this year, it's planned for next year. But it's like, it's coming. April, what to expect for the rest of February? You got a celebration coming in around money. You got money coming in. A new journey around money. Celebration around money. So there's a Sagittarius around you in February too. It may just be a friend, but Sagittarius enters out of the blue. Or you hear from one out of the blue that you haven't spoken to in quite some time. You might have to make a decision around money, finances, or career. But it would be a positive decision. Like it would be, you know, like this and this would be like feeling like the hard work I've put into my career is coming back to me. I have to make a decision, but it would be for a positive reason. Like, do I want to take the promotion? Do I want whatever? It's something would be offered, and then that's where the decision would come in. But you got a lot of nice stuff happening around money and finances and business. Kiki, when do you think I'll be able to feel emotionally? I think it's going to come and go. You know, I can't give you an exact date, but it looks like sometime by the month of May, like sometime in May, you kind of get through all of this shit and you're kind of made it through to the other side. But I don't think that you're going to be dead inside from now until May. I just think that that's when the transformation, like you're kind of on the other side of it by that point. And you'll be able to feel again. Don't worry. Priscilla, what are Orlando the Pisces intentions? Okay, he may be a little bit slow and stagnant right now because he's got the Chariot in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. And you may be feeling a little negative about the situation, but I would give it a little bit of time because there is long-term potential, but it's just not happening right away. I would keep your options open right now, but it does look like he comes in at some point with long-term potential. So I wouldn't get rid of him totally because I do think that things could change. It just seems like right now he may be a little bit stuck. April, what's love looking like, hopefully, with the Pisces? The relationship can grow. Yeah. The relationship could be moving forward before the end of February. It looks like you may be seeing each other a couple of times, or there may be something that pops up out of the blue that's like spontaneous and fun. Communication also looks pretty good. Harsha, will I get my letter of relievement from the bank? Will I get my letter of relievement from the bank? Yes, you should get it. Dylan, spiritual awakening. What is the Sagittarius thinking about our relationship? Well, things could move forward, or things are moving forward. They feel connected to you. They feel like you guys have a nice, like they're prepared to put more effort in, like, or let the relationship continue down the path that it's going. If this is, there's room for growth and transformation. It also looks like you may be doing something a little bit out of the blue that's kind of adventurous, or something that's different from what you guys normally do. That might pop up out of the blue, and it could be fun. This person may be putting a lot of ambition into the relationship, or a lot of energy into the relationship in the near future. They seem to be pretty content with things, and they want things to move forward. Kiki, how will people view me when I start working? All right, so this is general, because not everyone's going to feel the same way. But for the most part, people feel that you're hardworking, you're creative, you're unique, that you're a little bit mysterious, you're attractive, funny, easy to be around, or fun to be around. I think that the next job you get, you're really going to like it. Victoria Allen, has A looked at my social media recently? Okay, let's see. Not too recently. Like, I wouldn't say anytime this week. Maybe sometime last month. Maybe sometime the end of January he looked at it. That's kind of recent. Alina, how does the Naz feel about our breakup? A little bit. Okay, like this card is like usually some sort of a betrayal, or feels hurt, and may also feel like he's holding himself back. But okay, moving forward, moving on, has the idea of like, okay, it's time to move forward with my life. Like, I'm hurt, I'm wounded, but this isn't the end of the world. Like, that's kind of how he's feeling. Oh, Benita, I answered that when I said, I think it was the 7 of Hearts that came up, which would be in 7 weeks or sometime this spring. I think that's what I said. Lally, general. You've got money coming in. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like the hard work you put into your career, business, job, whatever it is coming back to you, and is coming back with a lot of money. Balance comes back to your life. The world is at your feet. You may be focused on a side business or a business venture that would be strengthening, and no longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud. Being guided by the divine. Whatever it is that you're working on, you're putting your effort into it. It's going to pay off for you. Is there anyone here I have an answer for? No, it got to everyone? Haley, will I get a new job before the end of this month? Yes, I think you will. Mel, love update from now until the weekend. Okay, you may be feeling a little bit disappointed in something here with this Three of Swords in reverse, but divine timing is going to step in. That may bring in with cause for celebration around that air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Things could change for the better between the two of you. You know, you and him have a nice connection, a soulmate connection. Whether you want it to be romantic or not, you guys could just have that kind of a friendship at some point. But it also looks before the end of the weekend, you may hear from somebody from your past who might not be that air sign. It could be somebody else. And you may have some choices with the Seven of Cups. Here's the Aquarius. There's also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries around, and you may feel undecided. Could be kind of like a topsy-turvy kind of weekend, like a lot of weird things happening, or people showing up or reaching out that you haven't heard from. I don't know, Six of Cups is like somebody from the past is returning. Let's see what happens. And that Aquarius should be around too. CJ, will Z understand that I'm not interested and move on? He'll understand, but you're going to have to be stern with him because he's not going to like that answer, and he may keep trying. So you have to be stern with him. It may take a couple of times before he finally gets it, but he'll get it eventually, yeah. You just may have to kind of be stern with him, yeah. PG. What will be the outcome of my data science course I have purchased from Ed Weiser? Well, it's your choice. You got a wish around the situation. You have choices and a wish. So it may be the kind of thing that you get out of it exactly what you put into it. It looks like you're prepared. I don't know what this data science is all about, but you're going to get out of the course what you put into it. You put in a lot of effort and you're going to get a lot out of it. It looks like you feel relief around the situation, like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can finally exhale. You've got the world at your feet. I think you're going to give it all you got. Let's see what happens. I think it's going to be good for you. Gia, how would the Gemini feel during our first meetup? he's going to feel a little bit undecided with the Two of Swords, but ultimately he's going to feel like, like he may not like jump in head first, dive in head first. But the Two of Cups and the Magician means that he'll feel connected to you, like there's a lot of potential. He just won't show it immediately because he's going to be a little bit undecided as to how to move forward, but he's going to want things to move forward. You just might not get that in the first 5 minutes. Like he may be a little bit standoffish, or he may not call you back the next day. It could take a little bit of time before you really see him come forward full throttle. But I think ultimately he does with the Two of Cups and the Magician. John, what's the weekend ahead? The week ahead look for me? What does the week ahead look for me? The week ahead looks good. First of all, you got the love cup full. So whatever is going on in your love life should be good. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an Aquarius coming in. If you are with someone right now, you have a wish around a love endeavor with your current person. Negativity is moving into the past. Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, being better compensated, better appreciated at work, and a large sum of money is headed your way. Even if you don't get the money this week, it's on its way. You're no longer holding yourself back. Got a little adventure coming in, feeling financially stable and secure around a business opportunity. Sagittarius comes in that could be of significance. Life changes for the better quickly. Gargos. May I know when will I get my next good paying job that will make me emotionally satisfied? Potential for a new job that comes in that makes me feel emotionally satisfied. Seven of Hearts in 7 weeks or in sometime this spring. And this is the second time I pulled the Seven of Hearts tonight, but the last time I pulled it, it wasn't this Seven of Hearts. It was a different. Anyway, Seven of Hearts. Springtime. Springtime may be a good time for a lot of people. Excuse me, April. For tomorrow and the weekend. Tomorrow and the weekend for April. Stepping into your own personal strength tomorrow. You got choices coming in for the weekend. Maybe starting a new journey this weekend and feeling like the world is at your feet. You've got a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Tomorrow is going to be a good day at work. It's like feeling respected, feeling grounded, feeling stable. The Magician and the Death card, the ability to manifest new opportunities with growth and transformation happening this weekend. Hangman's in reverse, things move forward. Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody could come in with an offer that would be hard to turn down before the end of the weekend. It may be something spontaneous that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. And it looks like you may have an Aries around you. It looks like a pretty good weekend. Oh, you're welcome, John. Thank you. Good luck. Mishti, is KLR going to come back around the same time a new guy appears? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely keep your options open because I don't see all that much happening with this KLR, and you have new opportunities coming in. You have a Scorpio, a Cancer, and a Sagittarius on the horizon that all look like they're new energy. So I would keep your eyes and ears open for what else is coming. Marlene, what is anything about me after today's outburst? Okay, the devil. He thinks you're the devil. No, he doesn't. He just thinks that whatever it is that happened today, it got under your skin for whatever the reason, and it was just like a normal reaction to whatever shit happens. You know what I mean? Like it's almost as if he expected it. It's fine. He still has respect for you, and he feels prepared. And I don't think that it's a big deal. Nah, I think it's like the kind of thing where. I don't know, like it happened, it was an issue in the moment, but it's over and done with. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, hi, Anna. Healing. Next 24 hours. Growth and transformation comes in around you. There also could be a love offering that comes in with the Knight of Cups, or a romantic interest. It looks like you got a Scorpio coming in, a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and over the next 24 hours, pay attention to your intuition. So I would take notice of anything weird that happens, like any kind of dreams, any kind of twinges of intuition, because your intuition is heightened and it comes up very strong. Feeling successful over the next 24 hours around a work, business, or school endeavor, whatever it is that you do all day. Should be pretty good 24 hours. Kiki, should I reach out to Lydia and fix things? Mm, 70% chance yes. I think if you do, you'll feel better. And I think it would be a good thing, yeah. Lydia, Ernie Ars, the money half is legally married to an estranged wife. Right, let's see. Is Ernie legally married to his estranged wife? 'Mm, the cards don't favor that. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. If he is legally married to her, it's been a long, long time since they've had a normal relationship. Because I'm only getting here a 33% chance, yes, that they're legally married. I don't know that they are. It doesn't come up high enough for me to, you know. I don't know. I don't think so. Anna, what is Jerry's energies lately, and will he reach out soon? Will I hear from Pam soon? Okay. Jerry's energy is, well, he kind of feels a little bit like the world is against him, or he's got nothing going right for him, with the world in reverse. Will he reach out soon? Got a 70% chance he'll reach out soon. That's not bad. Will I hear from Pam soon? I've got 70% for her too. Yeah, I think you should hear from both of them. God, I hope this year. Or maybe even this spring. Let's see what happens. 70% is high. That's pretty high. Will I get my 2019 money back soon? And school money for this semester in March. The job transfer. Will I secure this job and a pay raise? Okay, let's see. Will I get my money back from 2019? Yes, you will. And will I get money for school for this semester in March? Yes, I think you got money for March too. The job transfer, will I secure this job with a pay increase? Yeah, I do think you're going to get a pay increase, and I do think you're going to get this job, so that's good. Oh, Anna, that's okay. Thank you so much. That's okay. Thank you. Um, okay. Oh, I'm sure that I will not pronounce this right. Payush? Will I get my new good paying job soon? Will I get a new good paying job soon? Yes, you will. And once you do, life changes for you for the better quickly. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Hopefully they fix everything and then you get what you need. And then you'll be able to get the money from 2019. What's that, from the IRS tax return? And go finish school. That would be great. I have three, like, empty bottles of seltzer in here, like with that much. I hate when I do that. It really drives me nuts. Um, Anybody here I have an answer for? I got through everyone. Like, you want to know what a loser I am? I don't know why. I find it really funny or intriguing to watch old commercials. So it pops up in the feed. There's commercials from 1975. I don't know why I like to watch that shit. Like, really? Like, people usually skip commercials and I'm watching them. Kiki, I always feel unwanted and it hurts, but nobody cares. Kiki, we all feel like that. What do you think? You're the only one? And we also all feel like nobody cares. 100%. And some of us are even more complicated than that. Like, I don't want to ask anybody to do anything for me. I want to do everything for myself. I mean, I don't ask anyone for anything if I can help it. I mean, it has to be something that is like really, really important for me to ask. Otherwise, I won't ask. We're all like that. We all, first of all of us, most of us suffer from feeling either unworthy or feeling some type of neglect at some point, whether it was intentional or not. I think most of the time it's not even intentional. You know, it's not like our parents like didn't feed us or clothe us, but they may have neglected us in some other way or didn't see, like my mom, like she would like talk about me in front of me as if I wasn't there. But you know, you can't help but have all those things, like they get reaffirmed and reaffirmed and reaffirmed, so it's really hard to undo that. So feeling unwanted, like, okay, let's talk about when I was, you know, a kid. My first memories, I was of being rejected, always. Like, wanting to be friends with other girls, and like they didn't really want, not that they didn't really want to hang out with me, but like they didn't want to hang out with me as much as I wanted to hang out with them. Let's put it like that. Um, the girls on the block, they were like a couple of years older than me and my one friend who were the same age. And those girls didn't want us to play with them, and they used to be mean to us. Oh no, you're too young. We were too young. We were 5, they were 7. They were so mature. So you start to build up all of this, like being rejected, constantly being rejected. I mean, I remember a couple of girls like wanting them to come home to my house after school and play with me, and they didn't want to, or they didn't want to play with me as much as I wanted to play with them. They would rather play with somebody else. So you start having all this rejection at such a young age, you start to expect it, and then you start to manifest more of it. So you're definitely not the only person that has felt like that. And like you're not the only person that felt that way. And the fact that nobody cares, like people do care, but they don't understand the depth of it. Some people, like, everybody has a different capacity of how they feel. So like girls not wanting to play with me when I was like 5, 6, 7, some of those situations, like my other friend that I was friends with, she probably wouldn't even remember them because they would be so insignificant to her. But to me, I still remember them. They stuck with me. And like nobody cares. It's like, because when you're growing up as a child, I think that people tend to, oh, they're a kid, they'll get over it. Oh, they'll forget about it. But that's not true. We don't forget about it, because I remember asking this girl, Suzanne, on the bus when I was in kindergarten, if she wanted to come home after school and play at my house. And I remember her saying something like, no, you always ask me, or you ask me every day. I don't want to come. Like, really? Like, that's what you said to me. But that's how she felt. So can I fault her for it? I think I probably stopped asking her after that. But I wanted to have friends, and I you know grew out of it wanting to have friends pretty quickly. But you so like it all starts to compound, right? So now, like, she didn't have that experience. Somebody was asking her to hang out. Somebody wanted to play with her. There was another girl that lived around the corner that came from a big family. I don't remember all the kids. I only went to kindergarten with her, and then she went to a Catholic school. But I remember playing with her one day, and I remember her saying something to me like, my sister hates you. And I was like, why? And she was like, I don't know, she just said that she hates you, the one with the curly hair. And like, why would you say that to someone? But kids are honest. And like, why did she hate me? I don't know why she hated me, but she hated me. So like you start to become like apprehensive of like meeting new people, because this is how you've been treated. But you're not the only one. Trust me, you're not the only one. Everyone has gone through it. Some people worse than others. And some people are just more sensitive. Like somebody else would have been like, well, fuck your sister. I don't give a shit, but not me. Because here I am, how many years later, and I still remember it. uh, Anna, what my spiritual guides want to tell me about my YouTube channel and spoken word poetry. Am I on the right path regards to it? Or let me ask that first. You are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. Let me get the spirit cards. The Ten of Water. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Oh, you got 2 angels. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. Public recognition. And renewal, Archangel Jeremiel. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction. I would keep working on what you're doing with the channel and with the poetry. I think you're on the right track. That's okay, Anna. That's all right. Kiki, I feel the same way. I totally feel the same way. And then you know what somebody told me? I don't know how true this is. That I mean, maybe it is true that some people, I don't think that they said that they don't have souls, but it was something like that. It was something along those lines. And then I was like, well, then that would make sense. Like how some people could be like so spiritually connected, and then some people just not like they don't care. They don't care. And I swear, like some people in my life, the way that they speak to me, I'm like, I can't believe that like you talk to me like I'm a fucking child. Like I'm not a child. Like really? But I get it. Yeah, I totally get where you're coming from. Well, this world is broken. The world is broken. You're not. You're not. This is what Lori always says. She says, this is a fallen world. And everything here, it's like, this is the 3D world, right? This is Earth, right? This is where we are. And she says, and I get annoyed with this only because I've heard it throughout my life so many times about how there's something more to come after this. But how do you believe that when all of the other things that you were supposed to believe, seem to be bullshit? So how do you believe, like, how do I know that I don't just die and that's it? I just no longer exist. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I believe there's more, but I also believed at one point that being a good person was going to, bring me good karma or good things or whatever. But that wasn't true. I get where you're coming from. I totally hear you. Oh, Anna. Well, she used to say things like, all right, I've always, from the time that I could remember, I loved music. I had one of those record players, it was little and you plugged it in. I was little. So little, I couldn't read. But I knew I had, what's it? I heard it through the grapevine by, I think it was Gladys Knight. I think it was Gladys Knight. And I knew that it was I heard it through the grapevine because the label was purple. Um, I had Cher. Cher, it was a big album and it had a rainbow on it, so I knew it was Cher. The Grease soundtrack had a pig on it. I couldn't read, but I knew, and I all day long I would just sing and dance to my music, and I didn't play with anybody. No one wanted to play with me. Anyway, so by the time I was like 10 or 9, 10, something like that, everybody started taking music lessons. So I wanted to take voice lessons, but I don't know why. My mother was not behind that. Maybe because her mother made her take them, and I don't think that she really wanted to. Um, so she let me take piano lessons. And I remember like doing my homework in the kitchen, and I hear her on the phone, like with the piano teacher. I'm not kidding. Like we're in the same room. It's like she was standing right there. And I hear her. I hadn't even taken 2 lessons yet. And I hear her on the phone, and she's like, I just don't think she's musically inclined. I just don't think that she's going to be good at this. And I'm sitting right there. Like, can you have this much faith in me? Like, how about this much faith? Like, let me take a month of lessons before you tell me I can't do it. Anyway, that's one thing that yeah, that was one time. There were other times, other things. So like, what's my coworker Tyreda's energy towards me? Okay. She's got respect for you. She's got the 6 of Pentacles, which would be respect for you. She definitely feels like, well, like the Emperor, right? I don't know how close you are with her, but the Emperor is usually somebody who like has your back, or somebody who would stand up for you. I mean, I also would have to, depending upon the situation. I don't think that she would protect you if it hurt her. But I think that if you needed her for something, she would be there. That's the Emperor. Her energy seems to be pretty good towards you. Anna, my grandma was a Pisces, but I felt like she was just the devil's sister. Her hypocrisy to her faith and past during the church. Long story short, I was scared of her. I respected her in a strange way. I mean, it's, yeah, I don't understand. And like, I don't know, like, parents are like, what do you think, that I don't understand what that means? Like, I got it. You don't think I'm going to be good at it. But I think to her, she was thinking, I remember they were $47.50 a month. I remember that's how much it cost. And I just think that she was thinking that, she didn't want to spend the money if it wasn't going to be something I was going to excel at. I just watched this young man who is antisocial, but he is also a sociopath, and he was expressing having no emotions, empathy, sympathy, and how it's easy to manipulate people. He was even talking while he showed no expression. Yeah, that's like narcissistic people are like that. They have no empathy. They don't care. They don't feel anything. Like, they don't feel anything for somebody else. They only feel for themselves. Cindy, why do I attract men who are no good for me? Haha. That's the age-old question, right? So this is what law of attraction says, that you the vibration, or the way that you feel, goes out into the universe, and then you attract back to you how you feel about yourself. Now, I don't really agree with that 100%, because I've had people, not just men, but just like even friends, like, that I've attracted that are nothing like me. Like, friends that will, like, I had one friend who just, like, was very over the top about everything. Oh my God, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, it's so good to see you. And she's full of shit, 100% full of shit. I would never tell anybody that it was good to see them unless I really felt it. That's just me. I don't feel like her and I were on the same frequency at all. I don't know if she was trying to get something out of me or she was trying to use me, but I don't understand what that is. But what they say is the way that you feel about yourself, like, I guess it doesn't come in like the way the person acts, but it comes in with the results. So, like, for example, if I'm feeling like, well, love, I don't attract love. Love doesn't exist for me. Like, let's just say that I'm putting that out into the universe. Love just doesn't exist. Well, maybe it happens for other people, but it doesn't happen for me. So that vibration will go out into the universe, and then somebody shows up that proves to you exactly what you believe. So now this person shows up, and they usually show up not like that, and you find out later, right? Because if the person first showed up and they weren't like perfect, you wouldn't get involved with them. So this person shows up and they're doing all the right things, and they're saying all the right things, and then 3 months later, 6 months later, all of a sudden you realize why they're so terrible for you, but now emotionally you're involved and you just want things to get fixed, and it always comes back to me. So it's like I put out something into the universe, and then the universe sent me something, or I got sent back exactly what I was thinking. It proved my point. So what they say is, when you start to heal all of your old wounds, you don't attract, and you're not attracted to those types of people. So if it's like, I don't know, there's always that classic bad boy, which, is really cool when you're 16, but, when you're an adult, it's not so much fun. But if you find yourself attracted to somebody who is bad, I don't know, the stereotypical bad boy. If you start to go underneath, right, to like what's going on inside you, like, I am worthy, I am lovable, I am perfect the way I am, and you start doing all of that work, and you start like, you know, I am not the bad piano player that my mother thought I was. I'm a successful piano player, and if I want to learn how to play the piano, I can do. And you start to heal all those old wounds. You won't find yourself attracted to that type of person. They may come in, but you'll be turned off by them, and you'll be like, oh, just like whoever showed up last year. You know how like the exes from the past, you're like, oh, that's the last person I want to look at, because all those wounds that that person represented have been healed. So everything always comes back to us. If we're attracting in less than savory people, it just really means that we have to do a little bit more work on our wounds. Otherwise, the opposite that can happen is that you wind up pulling in band-aids, which will only temporarily heal it. You know, it's like, like I'll read for someone who, like, they'll send me an email. My life sucks. My parents suck. This sucks. That sucks. Everything sucks. I hate everything. And then, like the next time I get an email, they're like, "Oh, he texted me. He called. What's going to happen next?" And I'm like, "Oh, so you don't hate life anymore because he texted you? Now everything's better." Because if that's what happens, it's just really telling you that he's just putting a temporary band-aid. Because if your life sucks and you hate your parents and your life and your school and your work, and that all should still suck whether he texts you or not. So you know what I mean? It's like if he's the component that fixes everything else in your life, it's a temporary thing. So anyhow, so you're attracting, or you're attracted to men who are bad for you because there are old wounds in yourself. And once those wounds get healed, you'll think that those men are gross. Anyhow, everything always comes back to what's going on inside me. I'm sorry that took a long time for me to explain. But it's unfortunate that in my day I've had many of those situations. The good news is that you're not holding yourself back. And if you do a little bit of work on yourself, you have plenty of potential for new stuff to come in that wouldn't be the same. You got a water sign that comes in that seems pretty sincere. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You got happiness coming in around your love life. So the opportunity is there to clean up all of this mess. You know, it's like that kind. It's the kind of thing where, have you ever been in a situation where there is a guy who is so perfect, likes you so much, and you want nothing to do with him? You're just like, ugh. But then there's like this other guy that treats you like absolute shit, and you're like, oh my God, he's my soulmate. And then it's like, yeah, but what do you like about him? Like, what makes you think he's your soulmate? Because he treats you like shit, and this guy's wonderful, but you don't find him attractive. That happens to us. Why? Because of what's going on inside us. Like, there's something attractive about that forbidden kind of a fruit sort of a thing. You can fix this, and you can fix it pretty easily. Kiki, if I change my style, how will my family react? For the most part, they would be okay. I think that you can explore different looks and try different things. They seem to expect you to be the kind of person that changes things. I don't know, you normally change your looks up a lot. I think they'd be okay. It looks like you have balance. There may be one person that just makes snide comments. I would ignore that person. But everyone else seems to think it's fine. And it's fine. You could be whoever it is that you want to be. Dark Moon. Who's coming in love? Your love life changes for the better quickly. You got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that comes in. You also have a Libra. You got happiness coming in around your love life, and a wish comes true. So your love life should be heating up pretty soon. You know what, Anna? That kind of stuff too, I think might be a little bit of like they want to protect you. Because I remember, like, when I was in acting, my mom was always negative about it. Like, she used to be like, "Who do you think you are?" But now that I'm older and knowing the person that I was, I didn't have the confidence to compete, back then. And I guess I could kind of understand why she was like, it's not an easy life. That's not an easy life. And it's not. There's a lot of rejection, but she may have been trying to be a little bit protective, but it wasn't done in the right way. I had a lot of that. And who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, Joan Collins? I didn't even know. Like she always came out with something. I think too that I had my head a little bit too high up in the clouds. Whitney, yeah. They say that she doesn't have the break. You know how breaking from chest voice to head voice, she was so smooth that you never even heard the break. Kiki, I can't find my style. Advice from the universe. You don't have to commit to one thing. You can explore different options. Don't make any decisions. You can just explore. You know, if you feel like you want to explore with different looks, you can try a different look every day, and your social life is going to move forward. It may sound funny, but like something in the different styles may call in different people, which may push your social life forward. Looks like you've got choices, so explore them. Now, I don't know what kind of looks you're trying to, play around with, but, so, you could try different things. You don't have to, commit to one thing. Sometimes I like one look, sometimes I like another look. Lately, I like anything I can fit into, which is not all that much. Anyway, I would say play around with it, especially like with things like hair and jewelry and that kind of stuff that you can change pretty quickly. Soleil, what's Shonda's energy towards me? Her energy is that she really thinks that you're very capable and that you have a lot of potential. She thinks that your life is moving forward. You've got success. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, and you've got stability. She feels like no matter what happens, that you're a survivor. And I think that is this the one that said she has your back or something like that? I think that she does. I mean, once again, like this is like all of this stuff is kind of dicey because you're dealing with like work things. So it comes down at the end of the day to everybody's paycheck. Nobody's gonna put you in front of their money, like you know what I mean. But it does look like you have some support there. And she does think highly of you. Anna, my grandparents raised me. My grandma was strict. Grandpa, he said that I could do anything I desired. Yes. That's the thing. I've heard that we attract who we are, but I don't know that I believe that. Like if we think back to some of the some of my friends that have been in my life, or I mean, sorry, some of the guys that I've dated too. Like I would never treat people the way that I've been treated. I mean, look, I stood for it. I got no one to blame but myself. But how could I be calling in who I am when I would never act like that? So I don't really understand that part of it. But that's what they say. Like I'm not a big liar. And I don't make a big fuss over seeing people. Like if I haven't seen you in 10 years and I run into you, I'm going to be excited to see you. But like at yoga, like some of these people would take 2 classes with me a day. I'm not going to act overly excited to see you tomorrow when I see you every day. Like to me, that's just phony. Anjali, what are the Capricorn's current feelings and what is he thinking about me and us? Well, he seems like he's very stuck. He's got this, is like feeling stuck and stagnant and maybe a little bit undecided. Chariot's in reverse as well. So I wouldn't imagine that anything is moving forward right now. I would say, I mean, it even looks like communication may be down. I don't know when it was the last time you spoke to him, but it does look like he thinks highly of you. He has a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're a great friend. You're very loyal, sincere, kind-hearted, and dependable, hardworking, and intelligent. But I don't know that this situation is going to move past where it is right now. Wherever it is right now, it may just kind of stay here. You know, then they say that too. There's a school of thought too where people say that you marry one of your parents. You ever hear that? Like you either marry your mother or you marry your father. I definitely have never had a partner that was like my mother, I don't think. I don't know. I don't really see either of my parents in any of my partners. But I've heard that before. You know, that's the thing. The manipulators do get their way, but is it real? You know what I mean? Like if you can manipulate somebody into doing something, but they're not doing it from their own free will, do you really want it? You know what I mean? Like if I have to manipulate somebody to love me, they don't really love me. They're just pretending to. So do I want it? I know I'd rather be alone. Melly, what does the Libra think of me after I let him go? He cares for you. There's no doubt about that. But he feels like you walked away and he's okay with that now. Like he's digested it or he's willing to accept it and move forward with his life. And he'll be okay. You know, he almost kind of feels like maybe it was time or it was coming. He may have sensed it was coming and he's kind of digested it. And he's going to move forward. He doesn't think badly of you at all. He still cares for you. Christy, does Sandra have my backup to my computer? I think she does have it, yeah. All right, let's see. Who else haven't I gotten to yet? Jose, yeah, you can send a question. Bashira, what's the Pisces' current energy towards me? Energy is fair and balanced. Fair and balanced. That's the energy that comes up. Fair, balanced, and a little bit stable. Santa Maria, is there a chance that you can let me know if our friend will come out of the hospital? Is the friend getting out of the hospital? Yes, I believe so. Medea, what are S's feelings and intentions towards me? This is someone who Well, like they're very supportive of you. The Emperor would be somebody who's very supportive. Communication could come in. They think that you're intuitive, kind, sincere, hardworking, intelligent. Things could change for the better for the two of you quickly. Listening to your intuition. Life moves forward. This guy liked me in my early teenage years. I saw him at a cousin's funeral and he swore up and down that he kissed me. I don't remember that. No, you would definitely remember that. I think he's lying too because you would definitely remember that. Jessica A. General. You're going to have choices coming in. You got cause for celebration around life moving forward quickly. Money is flowing to you. Disappointment and agony and aggravation and tower moments are all moving into the past and you're pushing forward. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. Feeling as if the world is at your feet. Life is moving forward for you pretty nicely. Angel, what's the outcome if I leave Elisa the Valentine's gift that I had for her with the note on the car when I see her? What will happen? Will it help me? Will it help me? It might help, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, you got a 70% chance, yes, it will help. Chandni, where is my relationship with Kawar going? Well, there is room for growth and transformation on the horizon, but right now the timing isn't there. So right now, wherever your relationship is, that's where it's going to stay right now. But moving down the road, there will be room for growth and transformation to come in around that situation. Kayla, general love. You have the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're not with anyone right now, you may have choices coming in and you could be feeling a little bit undecided. You do have a soulmate connection that comes in when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Love cup is full and you're stepping into your own strength. A Leo shows up. Life changes for the better quickly. You're no longer holding yourself back. A Capricorn and a Sagittarius are also here. Saho, how does AK feel about me right now? Thinks that you're a little bit mysterious, kind of passionate, caring, sincere. You don't hold yourself back. You're very well driven, grounded, stable, down to earth, and attractive. Sarda, may I know the current feelings and intentions of the Pisces towards me? Thinks that you're grounded, stable. Thinks that you're unique, creative. Communication could pick up between the two of you and you have a wish around the situation. So put that out into the universe. Oh, Angel, it's 12:11 here. Where are you? You must be in Central Time, huh? I'm on the East Coast. Where are you? Asia, what is the Gemini's feelings towards me? Did I do this one yet? No, I didn't do it yet. What's the Gemini's current feelings towards me? Thinks that you have a very strong personality. Kind, caring, nurturing, spontaneous. adventurous, fun-loving, a little bit mysterious, attractive, sincere, hardworking, has a lot of respect for you. They have a lot of respect for you. They feel pretty good about you. They have a lot of respect for you. They think that you have a lot of potential. Gracie, what is Sandra's energy towards me in my office? A Queen of Swords. She's disappointed and she's the Queen of Swords. So there's sharp energy around this situation. I don't know what her problem is, but she's a little sharp. Celia, is Dee the Aquarius thinking of me and does he want to talk to me? He does think of you, but I don't see communication coming in right now. The World in reverse is like the world is against you, or like there's a lot of obstacles in your way. Maurice, does Zess want to start a romantic relationship with me? He's been flirting with me. He could, yeah. There's potential there. Anonymous, will I hang out with Jaden Sagittarius soon, like this weekend? Yeah, you could. Got a 70% chance, yes, you guys get together this weekend. Tiffany, general. You trying to get up there, buddy? You need help? Easy. Don't knock over the whole thing. Okay, you've got an Aquarius and a Leo that come in that may be of significance. You also have a Pisces here. Disappointment is moving into the past. You may be putting a lot of effort into a creative project or a creative business, starting a new journey that brings in some nice money. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can exhale. You've got the world at your feet. It also looks like somebody else may come in with an offer that would be hard to turn down. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be well prepared when this person shows up. Inez, A's actions towards me the next few days. Listen to your intuition around this situation. You guys may have an argument. You may have an argument and then communication may go down. Fool is in reverse. Something may need to be exposed and dealt with before this relationship can move forward. Perseverance, though, can fix things. If you guys are persistently, working on the relationship, things can move forward in the next couple of days. But there may be an argument. Yeah, there could be some kind of a shitstorm that happens between the two of you in the next couple of days. Pretty Yelda may have a reading between S and me. Maybe feeling a little bit like things are stuck, or like Knight of Cups is in reverse, which can indicate that maybe you may be feeling like the interest has been lost, but that's going to change. Things change for the better in the near future, and things move forward with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It also looks like you may feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief around the situation soon. I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here, though. If this is a love relationship, it may take a little bit of time for all, like, the love part to come in. But as far as the situation, things can move forward pretty quickly, relatively soon. Jyoti, do you see marriage for me and Yogi next year? Timing's not there yet. I can't say it's going to happen next year. Not right now, I can't say it. Maybe as we get closer to the end of this year, it may show positive. Right now, judgment's in reverse. Zara, Pisces, next actions towards me. Communication. You should be hearing from this person. Lena, what's coming up for me and S? I don't know where you guys are in the situation, but the Eight of Cups could indicate that somebody's turned around and walked away from this situation, and the Star is in reverse. So things may kind of be slow and steady, or you might not see much happen for a little while, and then all of a sudden, the two of you could start a new journey. I don't know where you are in the situation, but it may be a little bit of a rocky road over the next couple of weeks. Light bright, how does my ex-Sagittarius feel towards me? Well, thinks about you often, thinks that you're well prepared, thinks that you're stable and sincere, but they may have felt like it's better that the two of you have gone your separate ways, and that the relationship has run its course. Sweet voice, how does Julie the Libra feel about me? How does Julie the Libra feel about me? Well, you've got the Magician here, which means you can manifest just about anything you want. Thinks that you're happy, thinks that you're adventurous, you have choices, that you're very intelligent, a little bit mysterious, creative, unique, loving, kind, caring, and well prepared. Oh, good night, Allison. Zarda and Jody, I think I did those already. Zarda, I think I did a while ago, didn't I? Nessa, can you tell me if Jose still loves me and if he misses me? I'm not seeing love here right now. I do think he thinks about you from time to time, and he definitely misses times. Like, there are moments where he does miss old times, but I don't know that at this point he's looking to go back there. Not right now. What time is it? Shit. It's 12:30. All right, that's it for me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. I will probably be on maybe around 2 tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to shoot for 2. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you all very much. Have a good night. I'm going to go to bed now.